Hello, is the Sinister Gambino here with a new video. In this video I'm going to be going over leaks with the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC that came out today for Grand Theft Auto Online. So of course, if you can't tell by the title of this, if you don't want to be spoiled with certain vehicles that will be coming up with the game, of course, this is your warning to leave this video. But to get started, if you're interested in what the increased rewards is for the daily challenges and stuff, instead of 25,000 it's 30,000 daily. Weekly it's 150,000 instead of 100,000. And then monthly is now 750,000 instead of 500,000. Definitely pretty nice. It's kind of minuscule for every part except for the monthly, in my opinion. But still, it is definitely very appreciated in my personal opinion. Also, for those confused for this feature isn't available to you message, it means you're in a region where gambling activities aren't allowed, unfortunately. But you can bypass that through to use the VPN. I'm not entirely sure how that stuff works. I'm not sure if that's really the best thing to look into or go over on this. So I'm going to go on to the next clip. On to the next clip over here, the reputable leaker Tez2, or whatever terminology I should use for him. I'm not too sure, so sorry if that terminology is not good for him. But apparently he's suggesting that a Peyote Plant feature is coming into GTA Online. Definitely would be pretty interesting. Wonder how exactly that would work, considering there hasn't really been animals in this game beforehand. On to the next two screenshots, I'm going over that apparent action figure collectibles that will probably be drip feed, because as far as I remember when going on the DLC, it only mentioned the playing cards collectible. It didn't really mention the action figure ones yet. So they are playing a second collectibles, because I was interested why the tab in the inventory, whatever was called collectibles and not collectible, because of there only being one. But there's Alien, the Beast, and then there was two others on there, the Princess Robot Bubblegum, Republican Space Ranger, and then Bigfoot. But anyways, I'm going to be going on to the next clip. On to the next screenshot, I'm going to be talking about Unknown and the total cost of everything with the Casino DLC that he or she revealed. And it is apparently $63,540,081, and that's assuming you could buy everything. And then Casino, which includes styles and whatnot, is $8,884,500. Though pretty much at the best you would probably have to spend 6.5 mil, because he put a little exception thing on the bottom. Then for the clothes, it is apparently $14,427,759. Now I'm pretty interested with the clothes, because as far as I would understand, I would assume most of the clothes would be in the casino store, if not all of them. So how exactly would that price be obtained? Maybe it's a conversion between chips to GTA money or something. Either way, that's pretty crazy, but it might not be as bad because it's free casino chips, of course. Same with decorations. It's $7,279,490. Tattoos is apparently $1,598,820. Gee, that seems like a lot for tattoos, of all things. But oh well. Vehicles is $28,030,250, and I would assume it includes the drip feed vehicles, though I'm not entirely sure. Which, of course, the drip feed vehicles will pretty much be at the end of this. And then vehicle mods, $3,326,762. And then, as always, of course, you can't have multiple casino styles, like the vibrant colors and the sharp colors, and the classical and imperial war or whatever, for example. So that's why there's a higher price. So of course your price isn't going to most likely get to that point, of course. And then clothes includes costs for male and female, so if you only really play on one character, you can take money away from that pretty much as well. But on to the next clip. Now on to the drip feed vehicles, which by the way credit goes to FoxySnaps. I don't recall mentioning him yet in the video, so there's his mention. But the new Vysser vehicle that's coming out is apparently the first one set to come out for Legendary Motorsport. Is the Neo apparently, which is pretty cool. By the way, the release order goes from bottom right to top left, similar to how they get added in the game, of course. And then there's the Progen Emerus for the next one on there. Then the next one on there is the Ocelot Lotus. That I guess was the one from the trailer. Which, by the way, fun fact about the Lotus is a vehicle returning from Grand Theft Auto London 1969. So that's pretty interesting that it was only featured in a London title. Pretty interesting for sure. Then there's a Benefactor Krieger or whatever, which from what I've heard it might be the first Benefactor supercar, which is definitely pretty interesting. And then the Ocelot Jugular, which by the way the Jugular is a vehicle from Grand Theft Auto 1. The ironic thing about the Jugular was that its manufacturer was also Jugular, so it was technically like the Jugular Jugular. So they might as well fucking rename it the Ocelot Ocelot. That would be funny as hell. But nope, they're keeping the Jugular name from Grand Theft Auto 1, which honestly, it's probably a good thing they're not naming it the Ocelot Ocelot. That would be confusing as hell. And then there's a Pegassi Zorrusso or whatever. Not entirely too sure. Zorrusso. Okay, I think I pretty much got it right there. And then there's a Western Rampant Rocket, so we're getting a motorcycle. Which, by the way, from what I heard, the armored vehicle that was released that you get for completing all the like casino missions sounds like it's the only weaponized vehicle. So it sounds like the tricycle or whatever will not have weapons on it. So we're finally getting a new motorcycle that doesn't have like a weapon option, I'm pretty sure from what I've heard. And then of course there's the Lampadati Novak as well. And now on to San Andreas Super Autos or whatever. Onto the San Andreas Super Autos website or whatever, we have the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. Once again, the release order, by the way, is like bottom left this time around and then to the top left, which makes sense because that's kind of how they get inserted into the game. But yeah, with the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, it seems they're resurrecting the Gauntlet vehicle, just like they did with the Dominator, where they had a couple variants of that in a certain update, from what I remember. And then we're getting another returning vehicle. This time it's from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and it's the Vulcar Nebula Turbo. That's definitely pretty nice, except in that game it was known as the Nebula. So I'm curious why it's called a Nebula Turbo this time around for sure. And then there's another gauntlet coming out called the Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire. And then also after that there's a Übermacht Zion Classic. So I guess they're finally like bringing back a vehicle, like with a new variant of course. And that has pretty much been forgotten about since day one for the most part, I would imagine. Pretty sure the last Zion was from day one of the game. But then we have the Annis Hellion or whatever. And then apparently we're getting another Weeny vehicle, which is interesting. This one definitely looks pretty unique to me. The Weeny Dynasty. That one definitely looks dope as hell. And then we're finally getting a new Vapid Peyote. And ironically, I don't even think the normal peyote is purchasable on a website yet. But it doesn't seem like that's really going to happen. And then there's only one more thing that we have to go over for this, and then I'll be ending the video. Finally, we're ending off with like technically confirmation because all these couple of sources, FoxySnaps and Tez2, specifically not the unknown person, he just compiles like the prices of everything. These people have been pretty reputable like leakers or whatever for years. So we technically have like confirmation what the new like 100 action figure collectible thing is gonna be. And apparently get rewarded with an Impotent Rage Outfit, and by the way there's a High Roller outfit for the 54 playing cards that are available right now in the game for collecting. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, and I might do another live stream doing the casino missions later today, so definitely look forward for that. And I'll be doing the Red Dead Online Event Week stream, since apparently there's another one added today as well for Red Dead Online. Probably tomorrow. But yeah, that's finally going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed.